What's up again, YouTube? It's your boy here, Micheal Stewart, with another tutorial. So today I'll be sharing something that I've never really shared before using this platform on YouTube, which is how I actually run ads. And running advertising rather, in any business is the lifeblood of the business, because it is through advertising that you actually get to engage with prospective clients and then eventually turn them into paying customers. And if you don't have customers, well, you don't have a business. You won't have a business. So I'll be sharing with you just one of our ad campaigns that's actually going on right now, and I'll really be breaking it down for you. So I'll be touching the creative, which is the imagery of the ad, and also the copywriting and just the thought and perhaps some level of psychology that went into it. And this ad started today, and as of recording this video, today is actually the 15th of February 2021. So I started this campaign actually yesterday on Valentine's Day, last night, and today this ad campaign actually generated a lot of questions from a lot of brides island wide, and I'm actually in Jamaica, so I have a lot of brides here in Jamaica, and I run a company called Stewart Greetings, which creates customized wedding stationery and personalized gifts for brides and other persons island wide. So let's jump straight into it. This will be a really good tutorial, so if you have a pen and a paper, grab it, because you might want to take some notes, because I'll be giving you the real deal. Alright, so this is the ad. The name of the company is Stewart Greetings, and if you have never checked out Stewart Greetings, you can jump over to our website, stewartgreetings.com. There we have a lot of customized stuff. So wedding invitations, programs, cake boxes, all sorts of good stuff. Check it out, stewartgreetings.com. Alright, so back to the ad. Let me start off with what the objective of this campaign was. So normally we have customers who contact us for the different stuff that I just mentioned, invitations, programs, and other items, and we require a minimum deposit in order to get these people started. So they make their deposit, then we start the design phase. Once they approve the design, that's when they are required to make their final payment, and then we produce the items and send it to them. So that deposit, as I say, is a minimum of 20%. Most of our clients invoice totals are like 20,000 Jamaican dollars, 30,000 Jamaican dollars, and within those figures. So 20% of those figures are usually no less than 2,000 Jamaican dollars. So I had this crazy idea. I decided that I'm going to run a campaign, and instead of requiring them to make a deposit of 20%, I'm going to make them make a deposit of only 500 Jamaican dollars. Yes, so I hope you're following me carefully. So I'm essentially reducing the barrier to actually getting started. So when they make a deposit of $500, they'll actually get to experience our design process. They'll get to see their design, and then once they're happy with it, then they'll approve the design and make their final payment, and get on with the rest of the process. So I created this ad promoting the idea of them paying only a deposit of $500 to see their wedding invitations and programs. So let's jump straight into the copy so that we can understand what's going on here. Before I even break down the copy, I'm going to tell you about the targeting. I won't be going into my ads manager account to show you exactly what I do, but I'm just going to explain it to you. So this is really a retargeting ad. So I have been running ad campaigns. I've been generating leads, emails, and also pixels, Facebook pixel, and building up my audience with using Facebook pixel. If you don't know those, you'll need to check it out, because these are important in online advertising. So I'm really retargeting people brides who would have engaged with the page before, who have subscribed to our email list, and who would have visited our website in the past. So this is a retargeting ad. So this is not to a cold audience. This is a retargeting ad to warm brides. So it starts off by saying, "Attention Jamaican bride, what could 500 Jamaican dollars possibly do for your wedding?" So it starts off by really calling out who this ad is for. Attention Jamaican bride. Okay, so if you're a Jamaican bride, this will definitely get your attention, because you will want to know what's going on. And it says, what could 500 Jamaican dollars possibly do for your wedding? And if you know about Jamaican currency, $500 is not a lot of money. Most box lunches here cost more than $500. So it's a question that would really get a bride thinking, like, what could that really do for my wedding? So they'll be more inclined to read the rest of the ad copy. And that's the thing about advertising. A big component in advertising is using curiosity, leveraging curiosity. People are curious, and when you get people curious, that's when they start to dig deep. They want to find out more. So this is me revealing it now. Well, let me tell you, with a deposit of only 500 Jamaican dollars, yes, a nanny, we call it a nanny. It features one of our national heroes, Nanny of the Maroon. Yes, a nanny. We will create your wedding invitation or program design using your colors, theme, photos, and details. This is me explaining now why we are really doing this. We are literally making it super easy for you to get the wedding stationery design process started, so that you can get to experience why almost 5,000 Jamaican brides from Nigel Point to Marne Point trust us with the important task of creating really impressive wedding stationery for them. So right here, while I'm telling them why we're doing it, I'm also sprinkling it with what we call social proof. So I'm basically telling them that 5,000 Jamaican brides have chosen to use us, which is the truth. You know, we've been serving them for a while now, and we've served a lot of brides island wide. So I'm basically letting them know that other brides have trusted us with the important task of creating their wedding stationery. So that's what we call social proof. And then it goes further. I'm not just talking about invitations. I'm sort of hyping up what we will be doing for them, because that's what we will be doing for them. We create really beautiful stationery. That's why brides love us. So I'm really getting into it and letting them know that we're not about just creating simple invitations. We're about creating awesome invitations. And here's how I did it. I am not just talking about invitations and programs that are beautiful. No. And I added a LOL. I'm talking about wedding stationery that will have you blushing and feeling proud as your guests compliment you on their design and overall quality. So here I'm playing on the desires of brides. Every bride wants to know that their stationery and other items related to their wedding is well done and also is impressive to the guests that they'll be inviting. So that's something that you ought to know whenever you're running ads. You need to know what it is that they desire. And we know that brides desire to be complimented about their dress, about their stationery, about the experience that guests had at the wedding, and just overall compliments. That's what brides love. So we're adding in that it will have them blushing and feeling proud as your guests compliment you on the design and the overall quality of the stationery, of course. And then it went on to us going into the call to action. And it says, so friend, so that's me just keeping it human, keeping it light, keeping it casual, keeping it friendly. So friend, by saying so friend. So friend, there's basically nothing holding you back. Click the link below to send us a message, and one of our wedding stationery experts will guide you on seeing your first draft. So that's the ad copy. And I hope you learned a lot from the ad copy, but we're not done yet, because in addition to the ad copy, you have what we call the ad creative, which is usually the image or the video that is attached to the ad. So let me just give you a brief breakdown of what's going on here. So here, the ad is about that simple $500 deposit that they need to make. That insignificant $500 that they need to make. So the ad, of course, is featuring a bride that looks like she could be a Jamaican bride. Most of us here in Jamaica, we're of African descent, so we have a beautiful African descent bride right here. And then in the background of the ad image, we have some of our own stationery. So these are actual photographs of our wedding stationery, so they can get an insight of, you know, what it is that this ad is about and what they'll be getting with the $500. But if you notice here, the main subject here is this $500. And when I was creating this using Photoshop, I initially had the $500 by itself right there. But I said, no, I need something to bring their attention to that $500 in a very strong way. So that's when I decided to add this, what I call a directional cue. So I created this circle, which looks like somebody took a marker to highlight something, and I drew an arrow that pointed to this $500 and just really bring this $500 into focus. And that's how the ad creative was done. So the bride symbolized the Jamaican bride that we are appealing to. We also feature what we are about, which are wedding stationery, and then we draw them to the main subject here, which is this $500 deposit that they need to make in order to get the process started. And let me tell you, it has been bringing in a lot of messages. These, I'm counting almost 50 messages. I'm recording this video at 10:34 now, and this last message came in at 10:24. So the team at the office will be replying to all these people, of course, bringing them through the process and getting them started with this process. So I hope you learned a lot from this video. If you liked it, please subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell. And let me just add in, if you are a creative professional, because this channel is about marketing, entrepreneurship, creativity. We get technical sometimes. I get technical sometimes with web design, graphic design, motion graphics. So if you're into After Effects, video editing, Final Cut Pro, Photoshop, as I mentioned, this is a channel for you. Micheal Tyrone Stewart, Micheal T Stewart. Please subscribe and head over to some of our videos too and see some of the other content that we've been putting out. Alright, so if you enjoyed this, be sure to return. Take care.